How do you do, people? This is Tyler Guna here, back with another preview, another video. We're back again, and it's gonna be a week kickoff, so that's kind of nice. I love it when Arsenal plays, and sometimes I just hate waiting during the weeks for Arsenal to play because it's so boring, takes so long. But thank God the Lord's answered my prayers, and now we're playing this Thursday. So in this preview we're going to be discussing our past results, and we're going to be discussing our defense mostly, because I think that needs to be spoken about at this point of time. Alright, let's get straight into it, people. So our last game was 2-2 against Norwich. I said it all in my review. If you have not seen that, go into click the description. You can find the link to that video over there. Go give it a watch if you'd like. And I said it all in there. Our defense was shambolic, but there were signs of us putting pressure and attacking a little bit more than we were under Unai Emery. So that's all in the Norwich v Arsenal review. And then Brighton's last game was a 2-1 loss to Liverpool, which had a lot of controversy around it. It was apparently Lewis Dunk took the penalty early, and Allison's handball outside the box, claimed deliberate, and it was a pretty controversial one. But apparently the wall took around a minute to set up, so in theory Dunk was good to stop the ball home past the wall, low driven into the bottom left corner. So, on to the Arsenal versus Brighton game at the Emirates Stadium. We're back at home, where our form hasn't been too good as of now, and that's thanks to Unai Emery's shambolic form with our team. So, hopefully, we're planning not to draw or lose this. And the thing is that going into this, I know most people are optimistic, as is a new manager in Freddie Ljungberg. I was optimistic in my Norwich v Arsenal preview, but in my opinion this defense just knocked all the optimism out of me. It's like I've struggled to be optimistic about every Arsenal game with us playing with these weak-minded clowns. These defense, they're not even, I wouldn't even say that they're defensive-minded. Of course they are, they're the defenders. They'll probably do better than me, so I shouldn't even be flipping talking. But what I'm trying to say is they're just not good enough. They knock all the optimism out of me. They knock it all out of me. And based on our last couple of games with Brighton, I'd say our last 3 games with Brighton. So in Wenger's last year, we lost to them at the Amex. Around December time, it was Boxing Day last season, we drew to them at the Amex again. And then the big one was toward the end of last season, where we drew to, I think it was, I don't remember the score too well, my apologies, people, but we drew to them, and it's in theory cost us the top 4 if you exclude the Palace game. So judging on that and judging on our defense, it's going to be a very difficult one on Thursday. It's going to be a very, very difficult one on Thursday. But Brighton don't seem as strong as they were in last season. Well, last season they weren't strong either, because they were in a relegation battle at the end. They got pretty strong-minded, good players, half decent, very good players, which worries me, and also worries me the most because of our defense. And it is really concerning watching our defense, because we all know Socrates and David Luiz doesn't work, and neither does Mustafi and David Luiz work. An unpopular opinion of mine is to start Rob Holding and David Luiz, because in my opinion David Luiz is better than Socrates and Mustafi. So I think Rob Holding and David Luiz, but that won't be good enough still. Although Rob Holding is a solid player, I think he needs to be given a chance to get back into the groove, because last season, before his injury at Man United during Christmas time, he was doing the bits. He was doing the bits. He was a major part of our 22 game unbeaten run, and he was doing the bits. And I really want him to get back to that because I highly rate Rob. He's a very, very solid player, and just hope he can regain that form. But knowing our management and stuff like that, I'm not bashing Freddie. I love Freddie and Arsenal Invincible. I would have loved him when he was playing, but sadly I wasn't born. Well, I was born, but I was only like, I couldn't even utter words when the Invincible were around. But I've watched the highlights and whatever. Well, it feels embarrassing me saying that. Oh my days, I wish I was born earlier just to see the Invincibles. I was born into the banter era, but like, banter era, I hate it. But anyways, away from that, I'm not bashing Freddie, but I do think someone like Mustafi, David Luiz or Socrates is going to end up playing, and we will possibly be a shambles again, as usual. Getting into my score prediction, I think it's actually going to be a 2-1 Arsenal. Something is telling me to go for 2-1. Now, I do believe we will concede 1, but I think we will be able to hold them to that 1, and I think we will get 2 goals. But I do think it will be a tough slugfest of a match, and I think it will be a little bit difficult for us, and hopefully we get the win. We really need a win to push us up. We are on our worst run of form since 1992. We haven't won a game in ages, so we really need something to push us up. We really need to stop being the joke of the English Premier League. We really need to stop this because I have had enough of getting bantered, because this banter is not ending. It is one of the most painful things ever, and I see all these little kids around my age all wearing their United shirts, or wearing their Chelsea shirts or Liverpool shirts. Liverpool shirts have gotten pretty bad. All these plastic fans saying, "Oh, look at Ty, he's supporting Arsenal. What a shit club." I hate you, man, so damn much. How dare you? How dare you say that to me? At least I'm not plastic. But anyways, my prediction is going to be a 2-1. Hopefully we can get back on form, try and find our way out of this banter era. Sorry. Lately in these videos I've been unable to speak English. I hope you guys have a good evening. I hope you guys have a good evening. I hope the Arsenal win on Thursday. I hope that we just finally get out of this. Anyways, people, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please go like and subscribe. Follow my Instagram at @TarTheGooner. That should be down in the description as well. Have, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is, have a good day or night. Good night, people. Stay safe. Love your loved ones. Turn around to whoever your loved one is. Tell them you love them. Give them a hug. Give them a cuddle. It's important, blood. You must do it. Anyway, cheers, man. Peace.